I have tried many times. The result is always the same. Interruptions occurred while talking on the phone in front of a fan. In a previous video, I said, there must be a smaller particle that carries some kind of electric current, whether dependent or independent of the atom we know. I was recently intrigued by a piece of news that I came across. According to this news, it was said that a new subatomic particle had been discovered. Now, some of you may say that this was already known or already existed. What I mean may be different than this, I don't know. I think that this trend is present in everything from micro to macro. The thing about atomic and nuclear bombs is that, I think, the current I mentioned starts a chain effect by reacting simultaneously. In explosion videos, pay attention to the line columns formed during the explosion. Like an electromagnetic wave. If you ask what these words have to do with fans and mobile phone signals, could it be this subatomic particle that is said to have been newly discovered and transmits the signal to us? What I mean is this. Could this thing we breathe as air actually be a kind of current? Could this current be what feeds that weak electricity inside us? Could there be something missing that we are not taught or told? I think that the atom and this energy that I am trying to explain may be somehow connected to each other. The intervening wind disrupts this current for a short time because the current comes in scattered form. This may be why the network goes out in very cloudy weather and mobile phones attract lightning. There may be those who say, well, the signal is already being received because there are clouds between the satellite and it, but I tell them, the signal is not received from the satellite or anything, it is received from the base stations. In order for a signal to reach us in a single line, uninterrupted, from kilometers above, these atoms that distribute the signal need to interact in a line and be distributed one by one, and as far as I know, this technology does not currently exist. There are many things they hide from us. If this is true and this current can be made to interact with nitrogen or oxygen, a weapon can be developed that will wipe out the entire world in minutes just like a virus. Who knows, maybe this weapon has already been discovered and is in someone's hands. 143 When Moses came to Tur at the appointed time and his Lord spoke to him, he said, My Lord, show yourself to me, that I may see you. He, Lord, said, You cannot see me. But look at this mountain, if it stands firm, you will see me. When the Lord manifested himself to that mountain, he shattered it into pieces, and Moses fell unconscious. When he came to his senses he said, Glory be to you, I turn to you in repentance. I am the first of those who believe. I said in my previous videos that, we humans have reached the highest level of development and have traveled to other universes, other worlds and developed superior weapons, but when the greed within us overcame our power, it made us bad people and we came back from the brink of destroying our own race like nose flood etc. I think this trend is found in everything from micro to macro. If anything could be found to trigger this current, it could wipe out this world in minutes. Friends, that's all for the video. I know it's a bit complicated. I couldn't explain exactly what I wanted to say. This topic was covered in an episode of the Fringe series. I can't remember which season and episode it was. If you come across that episode, you'll understand exactly what I mean. Believe me, there are many things we are not taught.